Kubor Nakashlem Jong Nongsan Hima.
Menteri Itynnad boarding kajela James Kesangma Hanikasngi habayakran batkinong to kubor ulayatu ba nakaleng Itynnad MEECL kadoni kijingtmu ba hakilai tli kinong ba hakajela kata kasilong tura berjowai Itynnad kadoni kijingtmu ba yaki Sainar line hakini kilai tli kinong ba ansutep no Khyndew ban lai nakino kino kijingma bat kawairu ban Pynïaid iki shu ula banram nda kabaong bakani kamdai shu kasin kabanangkong ban shutep iki Sainar line Khyndew hakiwai pat kiri kile yakane ban lai na kijingma khamtam habajur kal air baduslam James sangma ulai thuru ba Itynnad kadang penkre ban sopno iki Sainar line daki plastik bat ban care ya baro kijaka babu iki transformer ban lai na kijingma yaki bayat bayang.
Apart from that, to reduce unfortunate incidents of electrocution due to no fencing of transformers or exposed wiring, we have decided to go for 100% underground cabling in Shillong, Tura and Jowai. We have also decided to replace old wires with aerial bunched cables in rural areas in the ADB Phase 2 program. The AB cables will be insulated and hence mitigate all the risks and also reduce theft at the same time. This will not only reduce dangers but also ensure aesthetic beauty of the city. Additionally, renovation and modernization of hydropower projects is also under process and will be completed in 6 to 8 months' time. This will help us to increase the efficiency and help in more generation. The government is also planning to upgrade 2,214 kilometers of distribution lines in the state to minimize losses and improve efficiency of electricity transmission to the houses of consumers. So underground cabling, as we know that this is something which is being adopted by many countries abroad. It is a concept which is it's not entirely new. This has already been tried out in Police Bazaar, and this is something that was done on a pilot basis and just left on the shelf. And we decided that this is not just to improve the aesthetic look of the city, because it is definitely an eyesore what we see wires strung across the city, and these are very haphazard most of the times. And there are also issues of certain seasons wherein these wires, they touch each other because of gale, strong winds. And there have been instances where wires have snapped because of that, and these pose a great risk to the public. So keeping all these things into consideration, we decided that underground cabling is the solution to such kind of problems. So every time we want to, before the rainy season start, the MECL cannot just go and trim any of the branches of any of the trees without taking permission from the forest department. That becomes a very lengthy process, and in the meantime things could go wrong. So a long-term solution to this is just to bring those cables and take them underground. Number one, you reduce the risk of such things happening. Number two, the aesthetic appeal of the city goes up. Number three, once you have underground cabling, there is very less maintenance. It reduces the amount of maintenance. So from that point of view, underground cabling is something that we are trying out for Shillong city and Jowai, as I already mentioned. So number two, in the generation sector, you have asked me about the renovation and modernization. So these are dams which some of them go as back in time as 1957. Some of these dams, hydroelectric power projects, and there is a need to not just to improve the efficiency, but also from the point of view of safety. That we need to renovate and modernize these dams, because we have done a preliminary study and we have also come to the realization that we can increase the generating capacity of some of these dams if we are to give a slight tweak here and there and renovate and modernize them. So from these angles, we are undertaking the renovation and modernization of our old projects, because these are assets for us, assets which can be scaled up.